As long as no one smokes around here, we're pretty set. If I get wet, it's kind of done for. It's not going to dry out. Welcome back to my ongoing series as I try and reach the Arctic. In the last episode, we got to basically the top of the mountain range that borders Norway's coast. Right now, I'm just riding down to warmer weather and hopefully gonna find a place to wash up and warm up a bit. Absolutely fantastic day for a bath here. Water's a little cold, but get used to it. We've had an upgrade to our kit. Got the little Viking. All this together, 25 bucks. About to catch some dinner. Bit of a jump cut here. I was on a hike, saw this mystery opening, followed it, saw this. I was like, man, that looks like a boat. It is a fucking boat. There's light over there, but I don't think I want to take out the boat. So, just interesting stuff you find in the bowels of a mountain in Norway.
Crashed my car trying to outrun these thoughts of you. Thought a bottle fixed my problems, but I found nothing new. And my mom wants me to come home, but that's one thing I can't do. 'Cause out here all alone is better than home without you. Well, everybody hugs me and tells me this is tough. But what to do if they don't feel the same way in a month? And who the hell's to tell me how much time has been enough? Well, why should I find out when I can just...
Well, we got this beautiful camp. Unfortunately, I think my tarp might fly away. So I'm under here and the rain hits. I don't think I'm staying very dry, but fingers crossed, wind will go down before the rain picks up. I think wind's supposed to go down around midnight, rain's supposed to be around 6, so just hope I still have a tarp by midnight. In light of some recent noticings, I think I'm gonna leave my tarp mostly undone until it's time to sleep. This shouldn't be as damaging to it.
It's out in the pines, I'm doing fine, I'm doing fine. So I'll run, and I won't stop heading west. I don't think I'm ready to face the music yet. And I won't ever stop, I won't ever quit. The music grabs you by the throat, the silence is the twist. I know this town will never feel the same. I will always flinch when somebody says your name. But Lord knows this ain't the home from where I came. I hope I find my way back again someday.
So just a little bit about the situation. I came from that direction. I'm going that direction. So I might try and find a place to camp because this weather with any luck will be headed that way. And hopefully I'll wake up, clean skies, keep going. So keep focused. Came across this absolutely splendid campsite with a roof I could sleep under. But unfortunately we got this to contend with, so onward. It's actually looking like it's clearing up a bit, so I might survive. We'll see. As much as I would absolutely love to camp up here, it is relatively exposed at the top of a mountain with storms and wind blowing in, so I think I'm going to go down the backside. And looks like blue skies, so I shouldn't hit any more rain tonight. But I am looking for a campsite because it is 10:30 at night, so. Another absolutely fantastic rain cover foiled. Did not get much sleep last night, but ended up finding this lovely spot. Also couldn't find any fish to catch in that lake. Got a couple bites, but I gotta pack up because I think it's gonna be raining in around an hour. So I'm gonna get going that way and hopefully things stay clear. So we're just on a bit of a detour. I was told I have to go here by some friends I made back in Oslo. So I got my goggles, towel, spare underwear. Let's see if there's not a place to swim around here. Looks beautiful. Whew, wiggly bridge. I can confirm this water is absolutely as cold as it looks. Beautiful, but hair above freezing, straight off the mountains, which some of them still have snow on them. So I'm jumping in. This is an absolutely fantastic pit stop, but pretty cold, especially since it's around 50 degrees outside and not as sunny as it could be. So keep that in mind if you're going swimming. Got those hung. It's times like these I'm extremely thankful for the heated grips. Just twist those together and we're toasty warm. But I think it's time to get on my way. I think there's some caves that way and maybe an overlook, so we'll figure it out. So I've been coming this way, trying to get to the caves over there, but unfortunately that road is closed due to a rock slide. Apparently it went through a car window or something, leaving my only choice to go back, and it adds around 2.5 hours to the trip. So I'm gonna see if I can't find a trail that wiggles around this way, pops me down there, because I would rather not ride 2.5 hours extra. I know this bike isn't made for off-road, but I'll see if I can find anything. And if not, I'll just bite the bullet, pay the extra gas money, get where I'm trying to go. Yeah, as an American, I have heard tales of the Donner Party. I feel like once I get 5 miles that way, no one's coming to save me. So we're going back to the main road. Well, against all odds, we made it to Troll Church, but we have weather blowing in, which has been beautiful all day, so that's kind of a surprise. The big deal breaker, 100 kronas. That's like 10 bucks. So I think we're gonna put Troll Church on the back burner and keep riding north and see if we can avoid whatever the hell is coming in over there. I just managed to shoot the gap between that jug and that jug, straight through here. Almost no rain. I made it straight to the Pacific, or Atlantic.
So I rope in my buddies and we load up a van, hit the road pretending that we have some kind of plan. And the music ain't as loud with a toke in my hand. The dust settles in and it's quiet again. It's out in the pines, I'm doing fine, I'm doing fine. So I run, and I won't stop heading west. 'Cause I don't think I'm ready to face the music yet. And I won't ever stop, I won't ever quit. The music grabs you by the throat, the silence is a twist. I know this town will never feel the same. I will always flinch when somebody says your name. But Lord knows this ain't the home from where I came. I hope I find my way back again someday.
Breakfast. Well, it's 11:30, so we're gonna call this a night. Sun still hasn't set. That's fun. But hopefully start on an early morning. We're on 10 hours from the Arctic Circle. So yeah, wake up early, get that done. I might reach it tomorrow. I'm expecting to have the day after though, which would be just in time for the summer solstice. So yeah, get back with you in the morning. All right, so we have freshly escaped that rain, and Google Maps is telling me to go this way. Looks like nice blue skies. But I decided I want to follow the coast, which I'm staring that down. Which doesn't look fun, but it's still early enough in the day that when I get soaked, I'll just keep riding and hopefully dry off. Also, there's enough sun up here that I could be driving at midnight and still have sunlight dry me. So, we'll keep you posted.
Well, talking, lecture you about things you already knew. 'Cause I'm scared of what's on the other side. Please, God, give me anything. Say this isn't happening. Please don't tell me it's the last goodbye. Just because our time is through doesn't mean I won't see.
In Norway, I hear there's a saying, no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothes. Unfortunately, my clothes are soaked through and not particularly great. Got these because they dry out fast, but yeah, surviving, but the correct clothes would make this a little nicer. In about an hour. I think I might be getting out of it. I see bright up there, from over there. Be updated. Forgot to mention, too hard to gas, so hopefully find something before that's up. Alright, we've escaped the rain for the most part. We're still in the same fuel situation, but we have another issue. So, this is a relatively new chain, only a couple 100 miles on it, but it seems to need some adjustment. I'm hoping that's all it is. I do have some grease I can put on it. But yeah, I'm not going to ride too much further on that without adjusting it because it's skipping, and I wouldn't want to lose a chain out here. I still don't know where the nearest town is, so yeah. One thing you don't want to travel without is vice grips. My toolkit is under the seat, which is under these strapped down, which I don't want to dick with, but with enough tightening, vice grips can be damn near anything. So just keep that in mind. And right as the rain returns, we're back on the way. So always pack one of these. We'll see if we can pack down some gas now. Hopefully outrun this cloud again. We had $2 to spare. We made it. Turns out it was only about 2 minutes from where I was fixing the chain, so I could have been doing work under there or under here. It's not quite so written, but well, we finally made it out of the rain, so it's important to take everything off. Make sure to dry it when and where you can. So I think that's leaving in around 10 minutes, and I have to put all this back on, but yeah, staying dry somewhat. I even got my fire ready, but I don't think the fish are biting today. I'm also not a fisherman, and I don't think 4 feet of water is going to be harboring any massive fish when they have all out there to swim around. So I think I'm going to call it a night, have dinner on the ferry, tuck in, and maybe wake up for an early morning, maybe wait for the rain to pass. I'm not sure. I think we have rain around 8 to 10 a.m. So I can either sleep through that or wake up before it. So we'll see. Well, it's around 11 o'clock at night. I think it's time to go to bed. One problem is I'm wearing about a third as many clothes as I usually do because the rest are all wet. So we might have a problem. Worst comes to worst, there's a bathroom quarter mile that way. So I can always huddle up there and shiver to death, I guess. But that's worst case scenario. Also, I think there's supposed to be some wind. And the wind is coming from there. And there's also supposed to be some rain. So we might have an issue there. We'll see. But that's future Gabe's problem. Right now, good night. Sleep well. I hope I do. Been like this all night. Nice and cozy, but I'm a little worried for my tarp. So we're gonna wait for hopefully this little drizzling to pass. Stay here until around noon, and then head out, I think. Peace. So I was just packing up the bike, and those Germans pull up. They give me the best cup of coffee I've ever tasted. I just spent 10 hours freezing my ass off in the rain, only to go to bed wet, freeze some more in the wind, pack up. They're like, would you like a cup of coffee? That was unbelievably delicious. So yeah, that's got my spirits raised. Morale is back up. So I'm gonna pack up. I might make it to the Arctic Circle today. I don't think I'll make it to boredom or anywhere else I'm headed to, but I'll make it to the general area. So I will keep you folks posted, hopefully. Bye. Well, we just spent 3.5 hours hanging out, waiting for this ferry, fishing. It's been great, but now we're gonna load up. Weather cleared out a little bit, no longer quite so wet. Had another person offer me coffee actually, which was just absolutely lovely. But yeah, keep going north and we're making it, almost there. Was traveling north, found this World War II German bunker just sitting here, apparently part of the Atlantic Wall. I think this was a hospital, not super sure. Looks like there's more over here. Okay. We have, don't know what this was, but not a very cozy hideout. I'm gonna go this way. Nice little tunnel. These Germans must not have been very tall. I gotta squat in here. Little peepholes. Ooh. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And I think this is the last of it. Done this, come out the stairs. Looks like they had a big ass artillery piece here. Maybe rolling around on those suckers. But gorgeous view. I see why they built it here. Nice view of the harbor. But yeah, fuck those Nazis. There's more. All right. Go in here. Whoa. I imagine this has all been refurbished. Whoa. Look at that view. Man. Down into the catacombs. Hello? Okay. Interesting, that must have been the entrance. There's more? Got this little hole here. Travel down the trench. More trench that way. Let's see what's in here. Oh. Okay. Let's get out the flashlight for this one. Oh, we don't need it. Stopped here for gas. Unfortunately, this does not take American cards, so I'm left with a bunch of receipts. So, yeah, we will hope that half a tank of gas gets us to the next gas station. If not, we push it. And right there is the monument to the Arctic Circle. As we enter the Arctic Circle, I think I'm going to call this episode a wrap. It's already getting long enough. Stay tuned for the next episode, and thanks for watching.